Hello good people, this is DyliardGaming speaking from the Open Wardrobe Gang, and welcome to another episode of our blind playthrough of Mass Effect 2. In the very last episode we had a very enjoyable one. We helped our boy Zaid, helped him get revenge on his, arch nemesis, a co-founder of the Blue Suns, or rather we prevented him from getting his revenge due to some unforeseen circumstances. That's right, but what an enjoyable mission that was. Similarly to how I was praising Kasumi's loyalty mission for being very, visually appealing, this one also has to, get the same praise, right? I can think of several instances, for example, one of the initial conversations with Zaid near that waterfall and a bridge, the one sequence when he was going apeshit towards like the Blue Suns, or like the very last one when he was shooting towards them, riding into the sunset. All of them were so cinematically framed that it was just like a pleasure to look at them. Today we'll be, continuing and hopefully finishing our loyalty grind with our boy Mordin, the very last one, piece to finish up this particular, section of the game. Yeah, so without further ado, let's jump right into it, shall we? Alright, if my memory serves me right, the deal with Mordin, he has like this friend, and both of them worked at and worked towards, patching basically the Genophage, because the Krogan, they started adapting to it. Yeah, and this apparent friend that Mordin had, yeah, he was abducted by the Krogans, and he should be somewhere on like the surface of Tuchanka. Let me see if I'm recalling that correctly. Here it is. Mordin has learned that Blood Pack mercenaries have captured Maelon. Okay, so it's Blood Pack and the Vorcha are involved in this particular one. His former protege, and are holding him on to Tuchanka. Maelon helped Mordin work on the Genophage project, so his capture raises possible security concerns. I am very excited about this one, because we'll be finally able to see something more from like the Salarians that are usually a little bit low-key considering, our adventures so far. We've just had, bits and pieces regarding like the Salarians. So I cannot truly wait to see more of them and, something connected with something so important like, the work on the Genophage, which really shaped both Salarians and like the Krogans, right? Okay, where is it? Where is Tuchanka? It was somewhere here, yes. The Krogan DMZ. Let's go. We are landing that shit. Perfect. And you guys have notified me some time ago, a long time ago actually, that it might be a good idea to bring Tali for like the Mordin's questline. I don't know why, I don't know what possible connection is, between the two of them, but I think I will heed that advice, and, seeing more of Tali, it's always a pleasure, so let's bring her onto the squad. Considering the appearance, yeah, they are in the outfit I want them in, certainly, accept. We have 4 squad points, and as I was saying, I think I want to invest more into warp ammo. Having this constantly running buff is great. Whatever description there was at the beginning of the game regarding adepts and them not having to fire a single bullet, throughout like a course of a fight, that was a complete lie. That was a complete fucking lie, and warp ammo, not adhering to like that general cooldown that, other spells have, that's great to have, yes. Purchase that rank. Regarding Tali, okay, energy drain and AI hacking. Drains enemy kinetic barriers power to boost your shields. Okay, I think I will invest more into energy drain because similarly how I'm just similarly to how I was in Mass Effect 1. I was terrible at, you know, knowing which particular target Tali used her AI hacking on, and I would always shoot them. So yeah, let's go for energy drain. 2 points we can invest into that shit, and Mordin. Neural shock. Cripple an organic enemy with pain. Only an organic one, huh? Only an organic one, so not that hot against like the Geth or like the Collectors. If that's the case, I think I will be investing into Incinerate and the Cryoblast. Let's see what they have. Recharge time and impact radius. Okay, so this is bigger damage and this is bigger radius. I want damage, certainly damage. And let's hold off with like the points, and maybe I will change my mind regarding the cryoblast, or rather the neural shock, but this particular ability is very much welcome. Okay, I think we are ready. What are you running, however? The Locust, good selection, Mordin, good selection. And this particular head cannon, yes, that makes sense. Alright, let's roll. Let's roll, squad. Goddamn heavy winds, always on to Chanka. Alright, enough with like the fluff, let's get into it. Squad looking great, Alright, I think we like know most of the stuff regarding like the mission from our boy Rex up there. Before we go forward with this mission, however, I want to see like this particular shop. You guys have... Oh. Talk to Mordin. You guys have notified me that the shop that I was seeing over here that was already, you know, outrageous regarding like the prices, the discounts were already applied to it, and there is biotic damage over there, so I certainly want to be checking it out a little bit more.
Krogan's hit by Genophage, nuclear assaults, civil wars, still survive. Impressive to see life adapt, continue despite circumstances. Inspiring.
It inspires Mordin to continue developing the Genophage and fuck the Krogan over in the process. Truly. Okay. What is over here? Yeah, it was extremely pricey, and it's 50k with a discount already applied. That's insane. And this one is 75. But these are also so important. It's pure damage, all of it. I think I'm buying that shit. Buy everything. Buy everything for my squad, and poof, just like that, half of my money is gone, down the drain. Well, hopefully not down the drain.
These things would last longer if they didn't hit every crate.
Place your bet on the pits, human. We won't regret it.
Still looking for that Solarian? Or did you just come to waste my time?
Yes, I wanted to investigate about, like, the Solarian. Yes.
What can you tell me about Clan Werlock's base?
Last I heard, the clan was holed up in an old hospital.
Oh, that's lovely.
I haven't seen it, though. I've only seen Clan Werlock from a distance. If I'd gotten closer, I'd have taken a shot. You get inside, though, bring a big gun. Werlock's base is crawling with bloodpack.
I don't believe we've seen, like, a hospital in this particular game. I can recall, you know, several instances in Mass Effect 1. That one on, like, the Citadel. Can it even be described as like a hospital? Probably like a clinic, you know, that thing we've visited in the wards.
That doesn't sound too defensible. Why'd they hole up there?
Any hospital on Tuchanka has to be built well enough to withstand
That's
a
awesome.
bunch of enraged Krogan. When an injury forces us to switch over to secondary organs, things get messy. Higher thought processes don't always transition properly. Blood rage, they call it.
Lovely. I do want to meet in person a real Krogan medic. Similarly, how you've talked to that one, scientist over here that is so fucking done with, developing, farming related stuff, and he just wants to install big guns on big ships.
Any idea what they're doing with the Solarian?
I assume they wanted to torture him.
Understandable.
You don't take somebody home just to kill them. It's messy. Maybe he pissed off the blood pack, and they brought him here for special treatment. No skin off my hump what they do with him. One less alien on Tachanka.
Calling out a Krogan for xenophobia, I don't think that's going to be to produce that many results or character development in them, but let's go for it. It's additional dialogue.
You don't seem to have much love lost for aliens.
Don't get your quads in a twist. If I was gonna kill you, you'd know it. Rex believes we need to unite the Krogan people. I don't think we can do that with off-worlders interfering, but it's not my call.
Okay.
What's Clan Werlock's reputation, and how are they involved with the Blood Pack?
Tough humps, and they're not friendly like we are. You ever run into the Blood Pack? Mercenary gang. Clan Werlock started it.
Okay.
One of the only gangs with an off-world presence. They're fanatics, totally devoted to Werlock Guld. Whatever they did with your Solarian, Guld's behind it.
I actually love it. I love how much we learned about like the Blue Suns in the very last episode, who founded them, all of that Zaid stuff. We also know so much about the Eclipse and like the having this ritual that you have to kill someone in order to join like the party, and it's female only, if I remember correctly. So these clans and like these mercenary bands are built up very well, in my opinion. In this game.
What makes Guld so special?
He's got 2 children. One of them is a girl. Some people think he's got a destiny.
Huh?
Not me.
Oh.
I had a cousin who won 20 consecutive games of Quasar. Lucky bastard. I'd ask my cousin for a loan, but I wouldn't swear allegiance to him. Luck. That's all it is. Same for Guld.
Okay, so 2 of his children survived, and that's like unheard of, considering like the Krogan under like the boot of the Genophage, huh?
But the Blood Pack has non-Krogan members, like Vorcha.
Ha! The Vorcha. They're just like the Varen, only they can use guns and don't crap on the floor as often. The Krogan are the only real members of the Blood Pack. Anyone else is just there to soak enemy fire.
Hilarious. Oh, off we go. Let's go. Oh, lovely. We got to see, what part, the car compartments, the truck compartments there. Okay, as I was saying, probably taking Tally with me, one away or another. We've been through this and this, so let's go. Yeah, once again, we are inside of this garbage truck, looking at the beautiful environment of Tuchanka. I believe it's the same cutscene playing. Will there be a twist? The same as during like Grunt's initiation, let's call it. That's cool. The disembarking animation. Yeah, we are in a different place. The game is like, hey, maybe reconsider. I know we've thrown already 2, windows of you being able to, change your loadout in the very last 5 fucking minutes, but how about you reconsider once again? Okay. I think we are ready to go. Krogans? I mean, I can only assume there will be no happy welcoming party. Oh, this looks amazing. This looks amazing. This is what I wanted to see. No welcoming party, as we are going in guns blazing. Guns out. from second one. Oh!
Enemies inbound.
Oh, it's you? The Clicksen. I guess we are not in the camp just yet. That's fine, that's fine. I wanted to fight more of you. Lovely guys. I was so disappointed that the game did not provide me with like an entry in like the codex regarding these guys after, you know, Grunt's mission. Let me power up actually. You ought to do that shit. At all times. Okay. I'm investing into this ability for a reason, and I'm squeezing as much as possible from it. Okay, lovely, lovely. More rubble. Yeah, it's just looking so awesome. Oh shit, you tanky. You are one tanky motherfucker. It's such a rarity to see, you know, and to be out there in the open, under the open skies in this game. So I'm cherishing every single one of those moments where I can actually, you know, look around and, you know, just take in the scale and like the different environments. Oh, Vorcha. Vorcha in the house. Nice. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Why am I doing all of the work? Where is Mordin? Oh, here he is. Appeared out of the blue. Okay, the game actually auto-saved in here. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be big. Oh yeah, a lot of cover is being thrown our way. Can push up? We can push up a little bit. Heavy incinerate, beautiful. That one Vorcha was burned to a crisp. Perfect. The drone was taking aggro there. That's very nice. They can do that. Maybe a singularity or two.
Not difficult.
Nice. Did that Krogan just say fire a real man's weapon while blasting me with a shotgun? That's hilarious.
One down.
Mister, I agree. After what the game has put me through with these fucking puny-ass pistols, I would like to have a shotgun, even though it's not my favorite type of, you know, weapon to be running. Oh, pyros. I see pyros.
Deploying combat drone.
Oh, nice. And it can spawn right behind someone. That's very useful. Okay, push up, my guy. Push up a little bit. How about I do this and this?
Something to help.
Nice. I guess the pull or whatever was not necessary whatsoever. Lovely, lovely. Who else? Who else? There do be someone hiding in there.
Neutralize.
Oh shit, oh shit, that's not good, that's not good. Pull him again. Oh yes, Mordin, nice, nice. Pushed up, because I'm not behind cover, and this is what we pay for.
Nothing's faster than Jatiga Boss.
Nice. I love the combat drone. Especially the element of it just appearing right there, next to a target. Taking aggro in the process.
On it.
Headshot.
Moving out of line of fire.
Thank you very much, Mordin. Good job. You tanked that beautifully, my man. Okay, any goodies? No, no. Maybe a little bit more Clixen in the house? Could you provide me with it, game? Combustion manifold. Okay. Delivered it to the Krogan mechanic. Oh yeah, I totally remember. He was talking about that. Glad that I saw the prompt appear on my screen. Because I would have forgotten otherwise. Perfect. Knock knock, guys.
Krogan hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
Odd to see the Krogan devote so many resources to caring for the sick.
Right?
Hospital's important to Krogan. Sites of honor. Focus for repopulation.
True, true. The Krogan do be making sense. Let's go into this particular gun as we are possibly now in a close quarter situation. What's a human doing in here?
That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
Oh my god, the Krogan do be making. I was about to joke about this when I was talking about like that Krogan that wanted to install big guns on like big ships. So I was thinking to myself, oh yeah, like a medic, probably he would want to like, you know, rip your arm out and, you know, install like a big gun in there or something along the lines. Or like create a drug which makes you even better in combat. That is on brand for like the Krogan.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was?
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure Genophage. Humans useful as test subjects. Genetically diverse. Enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Okay. Using humans is wrong. Using Batarians, however, that's totally okay with Shepard.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting, unethical, sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
Okay, push him on that, Shepard.
I imagine you had to do some live subject testing while developing the new Genophage.
No, unnecessary. Limited tests to simulations, corpses, cloned tissue samples. High-level tests on Varen. No tests on species with members capable of calculus. Simple rule, never broke it.
That is surprising, this, you know, Genophage stuff created to genocide like the Krogan and not a singular Krogan got, you know, tested on? Interesting. I mean, maybe he's talking about his patching of like the Genophage and not like the original creation, I don't know.
Wouldn't something native to Tuchanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level, concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands.
Okay.
Modifying hormone levels. Counterattack on glands hit by Genophage. Clever.
Okay, so there is someone capable. Is there another Okir in here?
Do you think they're close to curing the Genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
Huh.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge.
Really?
Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
I'm stopping this, or let's get Malin. Okay. I don't know. As I was saying, during our playthrough of Mass Effect 2, I've been kind of, critical of like the Genophage and stuff, the creators of it, and like the ethical aspects of even discussing it. So don't know. Well, let's focus on the guy, huh? But also, testing on humans, that's not good, not nice. So maybe I'm stopping this, actually.
Now we've got 2 reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on Malin. Too late to help the dead.
Okay, bro. I don't presume we'll be getting him out alive. The Krogan are, like, they don't seem too much of, like, patient types. And I've definitely have taken my time with, this loyalty mission, so the guy might be long gone, my friend.
I am the speaker for Clan Werlock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already.
Hello.
Werlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
Waylork Gold. Is this guy afraid of fighting us? Why let us go?
Krogan don't generally let people go. What does Clan Werlock have planned?
If you walk away now, you can tell your children that you saw Clan Werlock before our blood pack conquered the stars. You think the Erd not impressive? They are pitiful! Werlock Gold will destroy them!
Okay.
The Solarian will cure the Genophage, and Clan Werlock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood!
Oh.
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
Well, that makes sense, and just another reason to stop them. Spreading, like, the Genophage's cure for, like, the Krogan is, like, one thing that I thought about in, like, the context of Rex and, Mass Effect 1, but certainly a blood pack spreading across, like, the universe, that's not good. No bueno.
It doesn't have to happen like this. I can understand wanting to cure the Genophage.
No, human, you understand nothing! You have not seen the piles of children that never lived.
I like this guy.
The Krogan were wronged. We will make it right, and then we will have our revenge!
I like this guy. He's going fucking ham, the voice actor. Also, the lines are also cold piles of children. My goodness.
Half the galaxy sees the Krogan as victims. If you start a war, you'll lose their support.
We have the Blood Pack, and we have the Solarian. When our clan numbers in the millions, we will not need support.
Smart.
When we cure the Genophage, Werlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become the Krogan...
You talk too much.
See? The humans have a simple target.
Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, man. Oh shit. I mean, I guess the dialogue was not going anywhere, so I just pulled the trigger. What can I say? What can I say? It was like the only logical way to go.
Krogan coming at us.
But it was not a nice way to go, considering that guy. I thought he would, you know, have a more pleasant death. Now I feel like an asshole.
Enjoy.
Okay, what do we do? What do we do? I guess a singularity, but that's not a good target to be throwing it at. Guys, I think I made my statement regarding how I want to resolve this situation. You are very brave for standing up to me, but you should be moving aside, I think. I'm taking the Solarian, blowing up the facility, and you guys better start getting out of my way. This way, you will save your life.
Lab's likely through there. Can smell antiseptic, hint of dead flesh.
Sometimes I'm really glad I can turn off my mask's olfactory filters.
I don't know, this is why we brought, like, Tally aboard, considering this mission, but she has, you know, provided us with some more dialogue than it is usually given. I'm already enjoying her presence. I just love, like, the bullet holes littering this entire facility. Okay, credits. I certainly need those.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences. Hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors. Avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Mordin.
Not developing, modifying. Much more difficult. Working within confines of existing genophage. 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable. Could cause total sterility, malignant tumors. Could even reduce effectiveness. Worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable. 1 in 1,000. Perfect target, optimal growth. Like gardening.
This fucking guy, man. I mean, the one thing is, you know, doing it for, like, the general good of, like, the space society and ending, like, the Krogan wars and putting them in their fucking place. But come on, man, gardening?
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes. Could have eradicated Krogan. Not difficult. Increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further. Chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic. Didn't want to repeat. All life precious. Universe demands diversity.
Yeah, sure, man.
Pretty it up however you like. You're talking about murdering millions.
No. Murdered no one. Altered fertility. Prevented fetal development of nervous system. Have killed many, Shepard. Many methods. Gunfire, knives, drugs, tech attacks. Once with farming equipment, but not with medicine.
What are these farming references and gardening references today? He just throws that one in to show off. I mean, I guess it looks... it depends on, like, the outlook. It's fucked up, like, in general, you know? It's like, maybe you're not technically murdering these people because they don't even get to be born, but at the same time, like, the toll on, like, the collective freaking Krogan morality and, you know, mental damage regarding them, that's just on another level, man.
What was it like working on the Genophage modification project?
Best years of my life.
That's
Wake
funny.
up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion. Galaxy's biggest problem. Massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
Well, as I was saying, the fact that he's so carefree about that and does not want to, in a way, and is not confronted on this by any, living Krogan, is his problem, I think.
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
Sounds like you were pretty important. How'd you go from that to running a clinic on Omega?
Wanted to heal people. Good use of last decade. Something easy. No ethical concerns.
Ethical
Understand rationale
concerns.
for modified Genophage. Right choice. Still. Hard to sleep some nights.
Oh, it wasn't like gardening. Okay, all right. He's changing his tune really fast.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility
Not
claim.
developing, modifying.
Okay.
Errors unacceptable. Could cause. Had to keep Krogan population stable. 1 in 1,000. Perfect target, optimal growth. Like gardening.
Had to check whether we hit that one.
How can you agree with using the Genophage, Mordin? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to Genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Solarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after Genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Solarians, not me.
The effects on Tuchanka are still your responsibility. You upgraded the virus that kept them in barbarism.
Krogan
That's
committed
true.
war crimes. Refused to negotiate. Turian defeat not complete. Krogan could have recovered, attacked again. Conventional war too risky. Krogan forces too strong. Genophage was only option. Krogan forced Genophage, us or them. No apologies for winning. Wouldn't have minded peaceful solution.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that?
Yes, United Krogan saved Galaxy. Destroyed Rachni. Genophage not punishment. Simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
Interesting. This guy would totally make like a separate cure for like the fucking humans if they started to act out.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
Krogan body. Ah, so many dialogues and scenes. Love it.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
And now it bothers you, man. Of course they want to do something about the shit you've caused. No matter how, righteous or logical that was.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of Genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed with medicine. Her death not my work. Only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
Ah, man. Should have told her that. Come on, man. Just stay in your lane, Krogans.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tuchanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accepted as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
Wow, we can really push him on so many topics. I love this. Actually, we are seeing so many different sides to Mordin.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Mordin.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives, then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience. The doctor killed millions.
Modified Genophage project great in scope. Scientifically brilliant. But ethically difficult. Krogan reaction visceral, tragic. Not guilty, but responsible. Trained as doctor, Genophage affects fertility, doesn't kill. Still, caused this. Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
Okay, I'm liking it. He's kind of coming around. At least he's seeing it in like a reasonable light, not just scientific and logical and what's good for like the Mass Effect universe, but also what, you know, the real results of that are.
Can you really just rationalize it all away? How do you justify it?
Wheel of Life. Popular Solarian concept. Similar to human Hinduism in focus on reincarnation. Appealing to see life as endless. Fix mistakes in next life. Learn, adapt, improve. Refuse to believe life ends here. Too wasteful. Have more to offer. Mistakes to fix. Cannot end here. Could do so much more.
Mordin is like, god damn, man, maybe I will be a snail in my next life, but whatever. Well, yep. You better fucking believe in that, because otherwise, like, this whole genophage stuff is looking worse and worse for you.
If you need this much soul searching to get over it, maybe the Genophage was wrong.
Had to be done. Bracknai wars, Krogan rebellions, all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations. Effects of Krogan population increase, all pointed to war. Extinction. Genophage or genocide. Save galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from galaxy.
I mean, in essence, I do kind of agree with him, to a certain extent. You know, I have no idea what other things they could have done, right, in order to not get wiped out themselves. At least the fact that he is, you know, seeing his guilt somewhere in there regarding this tragic situation is good, in my opinion. You could have cured them at... I want to go for this, but I don't know what it really refers to.
You could have cured the Genophage instead. Brought hope to the Krogan. They'd have rejoiced.
Assumes human
Maybe.
reaction. Krogan stimulus response different. Harsh environment. Take chance to fight. Flee. Would have caused chaos on Tuchanka. Victor would have war economy. Bloodthirsty army. Galactic expansion only logical outcome. More war. Genophage saved lives. War would have ended.
Okay. At least it did not progress like the dialogue forward. We can go for this then.
So you're willing to sterilize a species based on the evidence of a few simulations?
Yes, millions of data points, years of arguments, countless scenarios, all noted Krogan fragmentation as dangerous, no unified culture to support repopulation. Would have been war, Turians and humans destroying Krogan utterly. Genophage was better, saved lives.
I mean, I do agree with him to a certain extent. It's probably better than destroying like the Krogans entirely. But like, okay, you introduce this patch and shit, and you introduce like the original like genophage. There should be some interspecies, intergalactic fucking, I don't know, call center organized for the like the Krogan, like the suicide hotline or some shit, right? I don't know. Maybe introduce some societal, social programs that can help the Krogans in some way. Okay, you throw them into this fucking terrible situation due to their actions to a certain extent, but you have this fucking hammer over them. What do you do to somehow make it right or make it fair in a certain extent? Or is this like the extent, not like destroying them utterly, is like the extent of being fair and helpful to the Krogan? I don't know, I think I want to push him on this. Maybe he'll come around and be like, oh yeah, now the Krogan on Omega are, you know, treated free of charge. Or some shit.
Look at the dead woman, Mordin. It doesn't look like you saved her.
No, it doesn't. Worked with available data. Only option. No other possible. Doesn't matter.
No. I love this. A lot of green. For like the hacking. Okay, here it is. White at the top. Yes, and blue. Gimme blue. Yes, here we go. What are we getting? I didn't see. I was not looking. Krogan Vitality. Okay, maybe just a straight out health upgrade. That'll be cool. Or maybe some better health regen. I am liking this. I am liking pushing Mordin on this, even though I, to a certain extent, to a degree, I can see his point, but I like to see, you know, that change in his outlook. Okay, going that way we should be. So how about here?
You killed the Blood Pack guards.
Not Blood Pack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm a nerd, not scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
The chief scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Erdnot.
I can't. The Werlock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan.
Oh, don't buy that shit.
Experiments to cure the Genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. Have to stay.
Mordin can help. Well, that might be a little bit of a leap, but let's try it.
Mordin, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the Genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Let's try to bring him to like the light side of the force. My man, you are getting fucking shot in the head the moment they fucking don't need you anymore. Is that preferable, you know, to just leaving? You wouldn't want the blood pack to spread throughout the galaxy, would you?
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the Genophage, then I mattered.
Oh, see, Mordin, like the Krogan are there down in the dumps with their morale. Because of, like, your actions, to an extent, right? Okay, you have to go for, like, the renegade outcomes in, like, a Krogan situation. Get this soldier up on his feet, Shepard.
You've got a bruised ego. You got caught and beaten, so you tell yourself it was for something important.
That's not true. I need to stay.
No.
They're gonna cure us all.
You're not a real Krogan. When a real Krogan gets knocked down, he gets back up.
I did. I got back up every time they hit me. So many times.
You're lying there right now like a Vorcha grubbing in the mud. You gonna just lie there, Vorcha?
Screw you, human. Nobody says that to me. Nobody keeps me down.
Compare
Damn right you
him.
don't. Now get back to Clan Urdnot and report in. Go. Go.
Runs
I
through a
can't believe that worked.
runs through a fucking wall. That's hilarious. Come on, Shepard. Compare him to a Batarian. He'll get blood crazed instantly. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, a little bit of credits my way. I will not say no to that. Although the apparent amount is kind of pathetic. 1.5k, really? Can you not spare me more credits, game? I've just spent 150k credits. All right. What else are we dealing with?
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant
Oh shit.
Or a well-placed shot. Explosives useful. Burn through Krogan armor.
Okay. Lovely. Show them to me. Where are
ready
the
to fight.
explosives at? Okay, here they come. Here come the Krogan. Oh, no ammo. Run out of ammo somehow. It's a new one. Oh shit. I think Mordin blew himself up with his explosion. Yo, this gun packs a punch. How come we are not finding any ammo along the way? Yeah, we are very much running dry.
Pop that rope away.
Oh, there's a little bit on the ground in front of that Krogan. Lovely, we'll be able to reload a little bit. Okay, lost all of the ammo considering that gun. Now it's only the sniper rifle, huh? Okay, Mordin, you're back up. Love it. I guess I should wipe out this one. Because it's probably like the best gun we have, right? Probably should be shooting this one instead of the other ones. But that other one also packs a punch, and they do be running a lot of armor, these Krogans. Okay, alright. Oh. Focus on abilities, not necessarily.
Next!
Try a real man's weapon.
Should do the trick.
Not necessarily on shooting, because we are in a tough spot.
Coming in close.
Right behind you.
Okay, perfect. Take
Not a
take
problem.
him down, guys. Take him down. Make him explode. Don't make me do all of the work. You can do it. It's just one Varen. I know he's dodging and weaving. And it blew the fuck up also. Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay, before we move forward, we ought to look around. Yeah, here is a little bit more. And now we are full. That's interesting. Okay, I guess we did not have ammo problems, or at least not as dire as I was suspecting. Lovely credits. Rewarded for my hard work. Okay, where is like the big bad and his 2 children? I am about to orphan them. If they are unwilling to peacefully part ways with the Solarian scientist.
For combat.
Lovely, lovely. So much armor, and I have so many tools to deal with armor. Beautiful. Okay. They started dropping ammo left, right, and center. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the Warren. Complete miss.
They should soften them up.
Nice, nice, nice. Use a little bit of that melee. Oh, the Chief of Chiefs is out there. Oh, here he is. No big room, no throne, like in the case of Rex? I guess so. Maybe he isn't so important after all. He has a barrier. Too bad for you, I actually have something to...
Enemy charging.
Shit. Oh shit, oh shit. Take him down, take him down. Elbow him, elbow grease. Yeah, I have concocted a good team against these Krogan scum. Oh, he has like an awesome piece of armor. Looks amazing, but it did not help him whatsoever. Alright, alright. Where are the children? Well, now that they are in charge, maybe we can resolve this peacefully. Locked crate. Okay, for 3k. Not that much work for 3k. I'll be taking that with me. Yeah, I totally thought it would be like a big set piece, you know, him sitting on the throne and us walking up to him in a cutscene and, you know, exchanging our pleasantries. None of that. He just runs into the room, gets shot repeatedly, and dies. Unceremoniously is what happened to him. I guess we're wiping the entire clan, man. A research terminal. Okay, alright. I'm loving this. A lot of loot in this Krogan homeworld. Perfect. A lot of orange up top. How do we... Please provide me. We are running out of time. Please. It's here. Let's go.
This should come in handy.
Okay, heavy weapon ammo. This actually does come in handy in the very last, maybe not the very last episode, the very last legitimate episode. I almost ran out of heavy weapon ammo when I was dealing with those heavy mechs, right?
Malin, alive, unharmed.
A surprise?
No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
Ah,
For
I think
such
I
a
do.
Smart man, Professor. You always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
Okay, alright. I was expecting him to, you know, be actually working voluntarily for, like, the Krogan, but not necessarily, you know, being here from the get-go voluntarily.
Maybe the Werlock brainwashed or drugged him to keep him under control.
Let's throw that out there.
Unlikely. Pupil's normal. Body language consistent with standard metabolic state.
Please, Professor, you wrote a paper on this. Forced behavior modification always results in mental degradation. Whether from Reaper indoctrination or drugs, test subjects always lose higher cognitive function.
Not brainwashed or conditioned. Need Malin at peak capacity for work. Must be alternate source of coercion.
So he didn't need rescuing at
He
all.
wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the Genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus?
Oh
I was
shit.
your student. I looked up to you.
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
Oh, I don't know if I can deal with that. And also the fucking blood pack, this is who you're working for. God fucking damn it, man.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Mmm.
Mordin? Did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
Okay. Jeez, this situation is getting tense. Mordin is being blasted left, right, and fucking center, and I'm here for it.
What happens if the Genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse. Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
I mean, I'm not so sure.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse, and I'm going to fix it.
I don't know about that claim. I don't know what the Krogan could do against like the Geth army and like the Reapers. Also, the Reapers would have like come in kind of earlier if they were aware that the Krogan are a threat, right? I'm not buying that. I am like the most important character in like the universe in stopping them. Stop stripping away my fucking titles. Hey, did we go through this?
What happens if the Genophage is
Oh
cured?
yeah, of course.
We justified this but look at the assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan
You talked
recover.
about killing, but the Genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Maybe.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Why work with Clan Werlock? And how did you access the Genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Werlock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
How about we bring you, Mister, to our lovely guy Rex, who is very much oriented nowadays on like Krogan survival, female survival, and no fighting in between like the Krogan. How about that? How does that sound? That sounds like a slam fucking dunk to me.
Erdnot has a larger camp than Werlock. Why not use them?
Erdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed.
Oh yeah, that's also
It's
true.
Erdnot's loss and Werlock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
The first and possibly the only one. I don't know about this. They will just fucking grab that shit for themselves, not providing the other clans, and just fucking wipe them out, man. I don't like that idea also.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity.
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
How about you don't fucking
You
do
don't
that?
need to do this, Mordin. You're not a murderer.
No. Not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard.
That's also true, but think about the genophage and curing it. In,
Finish
like,
Get
ethical.
out. No Weirlock left. Project over.
How about, like, helping the Krogan in, like, an ethical way? Maybe. It will be slower, but, you know, it will still produce some results for you fucking aliens out there. Maybe not for Solarians, but for you Asari and Krogans, you know, the time flies a little bit slower.
Aren't you worried that he'll start his research again?
No. Locking this unit. Special task group can cut access to old data. Could start from scratch. Decades of work, though. Didn't teach you everything I knew.
This guy is also unhinged, like, okay, man, it's like, yeah, we did this terrible thing in your own eyes, how about we do a little bit of more terrible things now? Doesn't agree with Mordin regarding, you know, the end justifying the means, or maybe agreeing, but seeing the monstrosities, but still allowing for them to, you know, happen.
What if he talks to more Krogan? Tells the public about the modified Genophage project?
Special tasks group good at covering tracks. No proof. Weirlock willingness to work with Solarian, unusual. Other Krogan will kill him.
Okay. Get the fuck out of here, man.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The Genophage needs to end.
Not like this.
True.
Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Okay, let's go.
Don't worry about me, Mordin. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Okay, didn't have to include that one, that piece over there. Yes. Well, maybe you guys can freaking band together and work in a more moral environment. You found a spot of racism. Yeah, that's a little bit of a fucking fucked up line. That and like the gardening shit.
Maybe you're giving the Krogan too little credit. Or giving the Solarians too much.
Possible. Sloppy thinking. Must correct. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
I mean, the atrocities have been committed. Maybe, you know, keep like the numbers, keep the data, I don't know. Also would be kind of fucked up to, you know, run tests on that one Krogan that was volunteering and now just fucking destroy it. Fuck it, man. Keep the records, man. Cerberus will use them surely for greater good.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified Genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure Genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
Destroy the data for now, whatever that means. I think he should help the Krogan in some way.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here, but you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Mordin. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. White
Wow,
local
okay.
time. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Stay longer or leave. I think we are all wrapped up over here, unless there is some beautiful loot to be found in the room. Unless the game is telling me we'll be transported back to like the hub world. In that hub city, in that case, we still have some quests to turn in. Okay, stay longer.
I'd like to look around a bit more.
Okay, it's literally staying in the room and holding F to finish up the mission. Anything in the vicinity? Hello? Hello, some goodies? Maybe something else outside of just like, you know, dead Krogan bodies? That would be nice. Some goodies for me? No. Although, oh wait a hot minute. There just might be something. Just show it to me, just show it to me. Oh, it's taking longer than usual. Is this one? I don't know whether, you know, as the time goes on, the game throws in more freaking, you know, patterns of code your way, and this is why it's taking longer, or is it, you know, or RNG in general and nothing else? Okay, I think we can go. Let's go. Let's return to Normandy. Great! Troubled by Clan Waylock's progress towards Genophage cure without Cerberus knowledge, cure data may prove useful, Krogan dangerous, but if recruited as shock troops against Reapers extremely valuable. Mordin's assistant is no longer a problem. Mordin will have no trouble focusing on the mission. XP, cripple an organic enemy with pain, new outfit. This one is the interesting one. All Krogan squad members get plus 50% health. Oh, it's just for Grant. I was thinking, oh, all party members will be getting that Krogan vitality. No. Heavy weapon ammo, credits, iridium. Okay, yeah, what an enjoyable mission that was. This might be just recency bias, you know, speaking, but this might be, you know, in my top 2 loyalty quests that we've had so far, and I guess this will be, you know, all of them at this point. It very much reminds me of that Tali one. We get to truly dive deep regarding a given culture. This time it was both Krogan and Salarian, and during like the mission our character is going through just a lot of, you know, emotional turmoil and even character development. So yeah, absolutely mwah, chef's kiss from me. Okay, we be driving back. Okay, we are back here. Perfect. Got transported to our freaking space dumpster.
Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Quarians who's boss.
Clan Erdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock.
Okay.
Based on population profiles, Clan Erdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
Ah, intelligent move. Surprising from Krogan. Glad to see it.
Nice to see, and nice to have this update regarding like the state of things.
Children, probably 5 years from the right. Yeah, my eyes, I think.
Very interesting. Who do we speak now?
Seeing those vermin roasting in the heat from an explosive shell. I swear it was glorious.
It was a lot of fun.
Help yourself to more. There's no shortage of pie jocks out there if you get a craving for violence. I'll give you a discount at my store. Anything you want, you buy at cost.
Lovely, lovely. Is there no shortage of fucking rockets also?
Everyone I talk to hates that aliens are an Erdnot. Except you.
I don't have the luxury of turning.
I remember this.
Off-world to know that you aliens have more credits than people
Okay.
do.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
Do you have anything else in here? Of course not. I might have freaking bought everything without a discount.
My
Okay, talking to the scout and talking to the mechanic is like a must, I think.
My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured. But he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that base and back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
No problem whatsoever.
Talk to you later.
Oh,
Ignore
no,
them, girl. They're not worth the effort.
no goodies for me, no credits, no nothing.
Don't touch anything. If you're gonna stand there, make yourself useful. I can't do anything until I build a replacement manifold for this damn Tonka.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
Okay, what do you mean by that? Okay, a little bit of a lore. Interesting.
What's that you're working on there?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tomka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
Krogan's placed so much importance on martial strength. How did you become a mechanic?
Good question.
How do you think those fools make it to the field to kill each other? Who do you think keeps the weapons working? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter. I am the military might of Clan Urdnot.
Okay, makes sense. Doesn't shoot on his own, but has this image of him actually, you know, allowing other to fight, so therefore he's contributing to the fight.
How do you feel about what Rex is trying to do?
The old man's crazy if you ask me, which you just did. But that stuff fixes itself. If it doesn't work, Rex gets torn to shreds and we find out who's got the next best plan.
Let me get out of
Hilarious.
your way.
Don't do me any favors.
The Krogan are absolutely hilarious. 40 XP for that, okay.
Ahead.
I think we ought to, you know, talk to Rex, maybe because he was the one that kind of helped us just a little bit with like the Solarian stuff, so maybe, just maybe he has something new?
Shepard, what can I do for you, my friend?
Oh my god, him titling me my friend every single time just makes me warm on the inside.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the
We're
Krogan.
making it's a new day for the Krogan.
I hope that
God
works
damn
well
it.
for your people. But back to the reason I'm here.
We don't often allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka.
Sounds like you've
No
got
idea
big
what the
changes
fuck
ahead.
I'm clicking, actually.
It's a new day for the Krogan. We shall rise again.
Okay. Sadly, nothing new. I think we'll be going back to Normandy. Okay, Mordin, I'm back. Hopefully you can provide.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Almost thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
Once again, he's going back to the happy-go-lucky attitude regarding all of this. Awfully relaxed. Well put, Shepard.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
Understandable.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tuchanka?
Yes, correct. Now at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tuchanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Okay.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the Genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly.
Lovely.
Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction.
That's hilarious.
Unsure.
That's hilarious. Love that we are learning more about like the Solarian culture through all of this.
What about Malin's data on the Genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Is the guy just gonna pocket like the fucking research and be the only person responsible for it? I don't know whether that's a good idea.
You with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything.
Okay.
We'll get loud and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
God damn, Jacob, what the fuck happened to you? I certainly preferred this version of you than the one with a stick up its ass. What the fuck, man? Oh, and that's it?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything.
God damn.
We'll get loud and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
Okay, I guess like the freaking discussion about, you know, installing a bar on board of Normandy really brought us together. Love to see it. Okay, about the things that we've picked along the way. Weapon upgrades, shotgun extra rounds. Is that all we have in like the upgrades? I was under the impression that first we have to, you know, buy some of those upgrades and then actually, you know, research them, but that might have been a misunderstanding. Double their rounds, so that's awesome. Shotguns, heavy shotguns, and assault shotguns, double their rounds. Okay, sounds awesome. Enhancements, no, and prototypes. Heavy weapon ammo, certainly. And Krogan Vitality, 2 out of 2. And what was the very last one? Where did we unlock it? M920 Cane with a biohazard sign on it. Modified version of traditional high explosive rounds. A nuke launcher. High damage with a large area of effect. Very effective against armor, shield, and barriers. Yo, now you made me a fan. Let's also look at the upgrades in general. What do we have here regarding like damage? Okay, assault rifle 4 out of 5. Damage protection 2 to go. Get shield strength, heavy pistol damage, heavy skin wave, weapon ammo. Okay, so there are still shotgun damage, sniper rifle damage, tech damage. So there are still a lot of upgrades to go. We are still missing some damage in the tank. Okay, if that's it, I think we ought to be checking out Mordin's alternate outfit. I am really used to him, you know, being fully equipped in red, so I mean in white. So what are we? Oh, okay, some additional black, some additional armor pieces, one can say, a little bit tighter, but the same color scheme. That's a little bit disappointing. Okay, if that's it, I will be okay with running this particular one. Zaid, go back to your base one. You looked based in this outfit, and Garrus, I think your DLC one also looks very much on the coolest side. Okay, if that's it, considering our, you know, loyalty grind, I think I want to do a couple of more things in today's episode, and those would be actually checking out like the N7 stuff that I've gained, you know, along the way, at least like a couple of them, and let's see what, you know, new content they might produce. I believe we did like 2 or 3 of those already, but they were rather on like the short side, so let's see. Let's see something, you know, in like the near vicinity. This one looks cool. Investigate abandoned mine. I have no idea at what point I scanned it, but we are landing that shit. Who are we taking? Well, maybe let's stick with Mordin and Tali. Why don't we? Okay, regarding Mordin neural shock. Cripple an organic enemy with pain or cryoblast. I don't just sound so much cooler, like the cryoblast and what it does. Truly that I want to be investing into it. Some things I did not think about prior is, is like the loyal ability like a better ability? You know? A stronger ability possibly? Or is it just, you know, just another one to invest into? For now, Cryoblast sounds awesome. Okay. What are we doing in here, squad? The environment already looks awesome. Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, alright. What is the journal saying? Something strange has happened at the mining facility on Equitas. Whatever happened, it either chased off or killed the facility staff. Yeah, I could have sworn I've just caught a glimpse of, like, the Gav. I am positive, squad. Okay, credits, that's awesome. No comments from, like, the squad regarding this skeleton. Spooky Geth noises from, like, the inside, but let me look at, like, the environment a little bit more. Okay, I guess we are going in. Nothing seems to be happening outside. The fucking noises these husks are making are truly horrific. Just fucking scary. All around terrifying. I thought that guy is about to get up. Okay, what do we have here? Iridium, alright. Datapad. If you're reading this, pun not intended, get the hell out of this place now. Get the hell out of this place now. Okay, what are these noises? Is it just the Gav? Or is there something even more fucking frightening down in, like, the chasms of the earth? Okay, alright.
Thought I was harmless, did you?
Husks are literally raining from, like, the sky. Abomination. What do you mean, abomination? The shockwave is amazing against them. Abomination. Is that a new enemy type? I don't believe we've had, like, pleasure. Is this some sort of a, I don't know, collector's experiment? A red variant of husks. Interesting. Did you guys dig too deep?
Go get them, Chaptika.
I think they might have. Oh, and the abominations, they blow up, huh? Oh, interesting, interesting. Remove them out of the equation before they are able to run up to you. Okay. I love the spooky atmosphere with, like, the water dropping and, like, these screeches occurring somewhere around. Okay, what are we? Just 3. That's new. Wasn't it always 4? How come we are provided with, like, an easier one and not a more difficult one? Okay, alright. I love this.
Can do.
Come on, guys, come
Be
on.
right there.
Affirmative.
I'm here.
On me.
Weapons ready.
Okay, alright, husks. Get away from me. Get away from me. Oh, there be more. I'm hearing more. Mine logs. Ooh, that's awesome. Alien machine discovered. Smithson's men dug out some kind of alien machine today, like nothing I ever saw. Called up some of my contacts and found out there's a market for this kind of thing. Looks like some squints over at Elenius Risk Control are willing to part with a ton of credits to get their hands on one of these things. Far be it from me to deny them a chance to pay me. A strange glow. Cooper and Jurgensen say they saw that damned alien thing glowing, and hell if I'm going near it to prove them wrong. I don't get paid enough to expose myself to weird alien artifacts, I have to admit though. That's an awful pretty sound coming from that back room. Something is different. Cooper, Jurgensen, and them ain't doing so well. Not feeling so good myself either. Stay near the machine, feel better. Not sure I want to let them Elenius folk take it. Think it should stay right here with us. Oh, lovely. Was that big machine maybe in like the shape of like a dragon tooth? Okay. We can actually choose 2 different corridors, that's awesome. Seems a little bit more...
Shepard, I detect a powerful alien signature deep within the mines. It appears the device is the source of the husks. It is likely that destroying it would stop them.
Okay.
We've got trouble.
I'm loving it. It already feels more elaborate than the ones we've been
Go get them, Topeka. Good girl.
on previously, right? Oh, I love them. I love how they are dogpiling. That singularity.
One down.
Okay, alright. Perfect. We can do it, squad. I've brought useful people along. And look how like the drone is like keeping them in that chokehold over there. Very useful ability.
Neutralize.
This should soften them up.
Okay, is there an unlimited number of these husks coming my way? What is this? Guys, calm down. I'm here to help.
Headed for combat.
Poor miners. Yeah, there is an unlimited fucking amount of them. Welcome, yes. Please enter the meat grinder.
Should burn through any armor.
Yeah, more is coming. More is goddamn coming. Should I be pushing up myself? Eventually run out of ammo.
Should burn through any armor.
Beautifully done. Yeah, they just be coming. Okay. Will more spawn? I'm afraid so. We have to be freaking pushing up. We have to be pushing up. Huh?
Hostiles.
I'm okay with that. I'm gonna blow myself away through these endless husk legions. Okay, alright, they stopped. They were kind enough to stop coming. Okay, power cells, take that shit. Beautiful, beautiful. We've been there. Oh, it was kind of a dead end. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Finding another way through, though. Okay. Where is the big thing? Uh-oh, we are shooting someone. They are shooting someone. Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me, you assholes. Oh my god, I'm getting interrupted. I got freaking... Oh, what the hell? Leave me alone. Getting cornered, fucked. Excuse me, please stop coming. Stop this foolish behavior. Stop this tomfoolery, what is going on? Where are you guys coming from? Blow them up, Mordin. What should I be doing with this? A bomb? Yes, please. Set it. How do I... okay, this is not how you do it. Okay, the whole thing is coming down with me inside. Oh no! Not the bypass. Ah, god damn it. Okay. That was so cool though. That was so cool. That ended up in like a cinematic way. Okay, I see you, Mass Effect 2. This one was definitely, you know, more enjoyable than some of those we've had along the way. With a little bit, you know, lore build up, a little bit of a mystery. That was cool. Destroy the Reaper indoctrination device. Too bad I didn't get to look at it more closely. Got 7k credits for that and a little bit of those other materials. Too bad the Geth just kept coming. That mine was really populated in an impressive manner, let me tell you. Okay, and just like that we are done with one of them. Where are we going from here? Where are we going from here? Firewalker, investigate a shipwreck. I don't know if that's one of those. Save crashing ship. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. MSV Broken Arrow, save crashing ship. Okay. Anomaly detected. Scans detected a rapidly decaying derelict ship in orbit over planet Jonas. Registration matches the MSV Broken Arrow ship's manifest notes. Volatile munitions cargo on board. If left undisturbed, the ship's trajectory will lead to impact with Jonas. High probability that the crash site will be far gone, Jonas' largest human colony. Geth signatures detected aboard the Broken Arrow. Ooh, and there will be another, you know, Geth situation, and on top of that, a ticking time bomb stuff with, you know, maybe getting the hell out of there in time, or maybe just maybe, you know, having to, you know, save it in time before it enters like an atmosphere of sorts. Let's go.
Warning. Collision with the planet's surface is imminent. I am transmitting a countdown to advise you of the time remaining until impact.
Jesus! The Geth are not fucking around. What the hell? Time for impact 5 minutes. Yellow alert, red alert, and signing off. I'm moving the ship to yellow alert while we have seen no signs of trouble. I'm not sure we won't run into Geth this far out. We have to be prepared for anything. I've been told it's a terrible idea to go this far out towards Geth territory, but these colonies need to defend themselves. Sometimes I think the only thing keeping the crew from shriveling up in fear is the 100 crates of military-grade weaponry on board. A little shove leave when we get to the Nyrith system will do us all some good. We have a lot of deliveries to make, and it's not going to get any friendlier out here. Moving the ship to red alert, the Geth are attacking. Oh fuck. We are ill-equipped for an attack of this magnitude, but we will do everything we can to survive this. These colonies need those weapons, and the attack is further proof of how dire the situation is out there. God damn. The delivery was going into the human colonies, huh? They were not backing off. Signing off. This will be the last entry in this block. Given the severity of the Geth attack, I have ordered all hands to evacuate and head towards the colony. Should the Geth succeed in capturing this ship, they will also gain control of the 100 crates. Therefore, I am using my authorization code to scuttle the ship, hopefully destroying the Geth that remain aboard. I intend to stay aboard to make sure the ship dies gracefully. My plan is to disable the ship's engines, thus causing our orbit to decay. This will bring the MSV Broken Arrow down to the surface, where the self-destruct timer will destroy the ship. I must be careful. If I fail, there's no telling where the ship will end up. Oh shit, maybe there is some survivors on board. Okay, alright, shit. Guys, we got to go, bypassing that shit. We are back to 4. These two together, these two together, and these two together, and this is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's go.
Enemies inbound.
Okay, Geth troopers are in here. Oh shit, not what I wanted to do, whatsoever. Hello, squad? Fucking save... Okay. And that particular Geth individual was like shooting at me from over the cover. That was a cheating instance. Okay, alright. Once again, oh, okay, it's changed up a little bit. The C's together, these ones together. Yes to you, and this to this.
We've got trouble.
Okay, alright. Take them ASAP.
Just nothing to help.
Yes, attack drone, absolutely. Always spawn that shit whenever you get the chance. See? It wasn't so bad. Someone's still alive? Yes, there's one Geth trooper alive. How? I have no idea. Refined iridium where? Medical station. Iridium, where is it? Oh, in the pack over there. What are we to do here? Okay, override. Navigation offline, life support status, systems damage, hull breach detected, local atmosphere venting to space, engines disabled. To restore power, re-engage the power couplings. Impact imminent. What are we to do? Can we go? Yes, we can. No time to waste. Any Geth in the vicinity? Yo, this ship looks awesome. It has like a unique design to it. Okay, guys, we cannot waste any time on this.
Making contact.
This is unfortunate. They are holding their freaking positions. Nice. Please show your face. Geth individuals, I need you to go down peacefully into the night. Are we done? Can I save? Maybe... I don't even want to. Let's activate this. Okay, lovely. I think we ought to move forward, but where to? Oh. I have no idea where to. Over here, huh? Sorry guys, I don't have time for you. Okay, oh, interrupted. You assholes, get back to cover, Shepard. We have to remove them out of the equation, huh? It is what it is. Okay, Mordin is down on the ground. That's not good. That's not good.
One down.
Okay, can I? Perfect, perfect. I think we ought to be moving forward, squad. We cannot. On me, on me.
Got it.
Okay, and a bypass. These two, yes, these two, the C's are here, and like this one. Let's go. My squad is fighting for their life out there. Okay. Did we do it? Did we do it? Start up the engine, baby.
We've done it.
Oh, perfect. And just like that. Easy peasy. I'm very much liking these ones. They are short and sweet, but provide you with like a burst of adrenaline, right? And a little bit of that cinematic, you know, content. Stabilize the MSV broken arrow. Remaining Geth have disintegrated. The colony is safe. Lovely. A little bit of XP, total credits found, and iridium. Let's go. We are speed running through it, baby. What else have I found in my long grind? As you guys can see, like the other, even the entirety of like the Pilus Nebula is not charted whatsoever. So there are still missions to be found here. Excavate resources. Okay. I do love finding me some resources and money in the process. Where are we going with this? It's over there somewhere. In the Talava star cluster. Perfect. Actually, let me back out of the screen and save the game. Yeah, just to go here. Anomaly detected. Surface scans detect one Emir heavy mech. Signature matching an unknown, possibly pirate registration. Mech appears to be disabled but broadcasting a looping message. A message that does not appear to be a distress signal. Resource scans indicate large quantities of mineral resources available but obstructed behind walls of dense stone. Is it another mine situation? Okay, let's keep Mordin and Tali. We are working great with these tech experts. Ooh! So green. Ah, a little bit of vegetation also in here. Hello! Don't get up!
Detecting a large supply of resources buried deep within the canyon walls. Heavy explosives will be required to excavate them.
That's cool. An awesome looking drill. Power cells, okay. Please don't get up and start shooting me. That'll be very nice. I paid Harrod good money for this useless heap of signal error detected serious caches of resources here on this planet, but memory leak detected. Alright, I said, sure, that thing leaks fuel like a Volus after a mug of wrinkle, but I can deal with that. So I took off and laid out a trail of powder cells leading from where I unloaded the mech to bad package, please restart, so I could at least get the thing moving. And now illegal fault detected. Won't even move down that swindling L-core. Okay. I think we ought to activate it. Piece of signal error. That's great. That is absolutely lovely, Mass Effect writers. I am seeing what you're putting down. I am picking it up. No. Have to check. Perfect. Please don't shoot me, though. Okay, it's on a mission. It's on a mission. Okay, run out of power, so probably have to find more of these power cells or something, but are there more in, like, the vicinity? I've just seen one. Is it on me, or have I powered up the mech with it? Huh. Huh. Oh, no, 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 it's mining. It'd be mining. Okay, what are we shooting at? Just rocks? What is this mining operation I am running currently? Okay, the thing has like a vendetta against walls, apparently. I'm starting to understand where that name came from, Mr. Mech. And it powers down. Again. The question I am having is, why is this mine abandoned? What sort of a tragic thing occurred in here originally? Oh, that's cool, that's cool. The scale is here.
Weapons ready.
Oh, of course. It's a Vivaran. It's a Vivaran of all the possible things that we can run into. I think I see a power cell over there. Let's go. Squad, I need you right here, right now. There we go. Alright, let's go back to the mech. I am enjoying these missions. They are so much different than what we are, you know, used to, at least considering some of these recent episodes with, like, the loyalty missions. But even, like, the main missions, considering the game, it's like, these N7 ones are short, sweet, and they introduced some of these, I don't know, unique mechanics? Unique concepts? I don't know how to describe it, really. Okay, you are going around, my guy. Perfect. An escort mission with a faulty mech. That's something I was not expecting, and there's a power cell over here, funnily enough, that I missed. My guy, we are going over there, I think. Did it break even more? Oh, it's going, it's getting there, it's getting there. It's like walking sideways. Never let them know my next move. It's like this guy's outlook on life. Okay. No, 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 no. You going back there. We be back to the grind. Okay, now it's working backwards. I do wonder whether that's intentional or whether the game bugged. And like the mech is hyper focused on something that is, you know, out there in like the room we initially ventured forth. Okay. Any other power cell in like the vicinity? No. Please, please provide me, game. Well, this is what it is. This is what it is. We'll have to fight more Varen for it, but man, this environment looks so cool. Not used to these open spaces whatsoever. Okay. There's a wall in front of you. Will you be able to take it down, Mr. Mac? I can only assume so. Snap out of it. Yup, it did. Let's go. I think it's ready for work. What sort? That was unexpected and a little bit sad, but what sort of unique and valuable materials are we talking? Is this orichalcum or some shiz? Malahite, or however you pronounce it? What is this? What is this? Okay. Platinum? That's a big rock. Alright, and just like that, the mission is complete. Recovered buried cache of resources, mere mech unsalvageable, and it's platinum for 5k. Okay, not the worst, not the worst gain in the world, but what's more important, I think, like the credits and Cerberus funding that we are getting along the way is like the more important stuff, through which we'll be able to fund, you know, all of these other, you know, shopping sprees that will be going on, right, in the foreseeable future. Do we have more? Do we have more? Please tell me we have more. We do have broadpack communications relay, captured mining facility, the Mass Effect 2 loves its mining, and wrecked merchant freighter. Where do we find those? Where could we find one of those? The least favorite aspect of the game for me, I think, is scanning a particular system and then being forced to go back to like the star cluster that has like a mass relay and only plot a jump from there. Who thought that's a good idea? Okay, where are these other interesting sounding tasks for us? Investigate Eclipse presence in Crescent Nebula. Okay, I'm okay with that. I do like the Eclipse. My top two mercenary bands in this game, Blue Suns, have to be, I think, my favorite one. Okay, yeah, it's over here. Here it is, in Helimi. Mercenary activity detected inside a mining facility on planet. Surface facility confirmed registered to Eldfell Ashland Energy Corporation. Eclipse presence confirmed. Distress beacon powered down at site. Sensors detect multiple spacefaring vessels. Launches from facility. Okay. Are we dealing with the Eclipse, or once again we are dealing with the Geth overrunning the facility? Ooh, look, it's so beautiful. Yeah, very nice. It's like a desert planet. Love it. Sadly, we are going into a cave system, but, you know, it is what it is. One has to appreciate the environments the devs created for us. Oh, what are these cute little guys? Look at them skadoodle away. Yeah, love the vibe. It a little bit reminds me, you know, the Yara rescue mission and like the mine she was in. Cargo computer, shipping log, cargo ship Alan docked and received a large shipment of resources en route to a facility in the Daranek system. Ter Alan requested efforts for the shipment, claiming pirate activity along the route. Alright. So far, so quiet. Oh no, oh no. It's the eclipse, guys. Hide. You ought to hide. Mordin, you will be dropped. Calm down, squad. Hold your positions.
Got the target.
Right, indeed. Taking cover.
Nice, nice. The Vanguard is the only one left. Perfect, perfect. No, alright, alright. Show yourself.
Coming. Right behind you.
For a split second I could target you. Why are you holding that angle for dear life?
Deploying incineration tech.
Nice job, Mordin, nice job. Investigate the presence in the mining facility. Ah, what do you mean investigate? In what world is it suspicious that they do be doing their criminal business on like an abandoned planet? I see nothing suspicious about that. Lovely, lovely, just lovely visuals and lovely scale in here. Palladium once again, okay, alright, alright. A little bit of ammo also being thrown my way. Squad, move aside and move along. Bypass now. The plot freaking thickens. What do you mean investigate their activity? Perfect, perfect. The action music is back. No movement for now. Alert, we are under mercenary attack. Escort civilians to crew quarters, then return to the work area to protect the main computer at all costs. Huh. What was so important about the computer? That the Eclipse is here to get it. Oh, now it's Max. Oh no, it's an Eclipse trooper, a very lean one. Okay, something dropped me. I have no idea what fucking hit me. And I'm all out of HP, but we are good, we are good. We recovered.
Just the thing to help.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Anyone else? Up for the challenge? Of course, the moment I break cover, it's 3 new dudes emerging. Beautiful. Take care of them, squad, take care of them. I do believe in you, or I shouldn't be. There's more. There's always more. Okay, can I curve it that well? Oh, let's go. That was a tight curve. Okay, power cells, a little bit of more credits. Love it, love it. We have to use that one freaking nuke launcher that we found. I completely forgot about that. Slipped my freaking mind. Okay, this is not how we get across. I'm hearing something. I'm hearing something. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Guys, move aside. Move aside. You're going down whether you like it or not, just part ways with like the goodies. And I will be on my way. Okay, before we touch anything big. Let's collect everything that is to be found around. Was that the main computer there? Yeah, the place looks absolutely freaking amazing. Too bad we cannot, you know, visit those other sides to this planet, just this particular facility. Okay, medkit, always nice, always nice. Explosive container. I think we have to click the big red button, if there is one. Okay, where the hell was it? Where the hell was it? Here it is. Hacking into the goddamn mainframe. Orange. Orange and green. But not this. This one. And, funny looking blue on top of this one. Okay. Shipping log. Cargo ship Ter Alan docked and received a large shipment of resources on a route to a facility in the Dronic system. Okay, I think we've, yeah, seen that. Location of last report from Ter Alan encrypted. Decrypted. Okay. We be decrypting. Of course, more assholes on the way. Beautifully curved. Once again. You guys are nothing against this squad of loyal motherfuckers. Now that we've unlocked all of those abilities, my combat prowess is 50% more effective. Okay, alright. They be far away. One has to say. Probably should wipe out like the sniper rifle for this.
Not difficult.
Nice.
This should soften them up.
Perfect. Anyone else? Of course. Endless supply as always. Probably should use a shockwave to get those guys. Neural shock, that should be also good. Oh look, they are stunned. That's pretty cool. So it's just pain, no damage. Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of no damage abilities, so good thing that we are, you know, investing into freeze more so. Look at this Solarian. It has awesome tech weapon armor thingy. Oh shit. Squad, are you pulling some weight or am I doing everything once again? Okay, explosive container. I guess we will be using that. You cannot hide. Decrypting complete. Let's go. Ah, now we can examine it. Let's freaking go. What freaking secrets or riches can you part ways with? The decrypted data is incomplete. Further details are required to trace the Ter Alan's location. The data has been sent to Cerberus for further analysis. Okay. Is this like a chain of quests? Yes, look at this. Press and hold F to end the mission. That's awesome. I would like to leave, thank you very much. Once again, as I was saying, Every single one of those N7 missions is throwing just something my way. Oh, you want to escort a mech and do some mining? Please do. Oh, this is like a intel gathering one, so another one opens later down the line. Really, they are kind of different, and so far I am not bored whatsoever of them, even though in scope they are obviously smaller than what we are, you know, being used to usually. Recovered data referring to Ter Elan's location, more decryption is needed. Okay, 15k, and palladium. Kelly, anything new?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay, perfect. Maybe that's the location we ought to be going to. For now, it has disappeared from this particular assignment window, but it is what it is. Maybe the elusive man will call me on the extranet. To the Normandy our thanks from Raphael Cologne, governor of Fargon Colony Jonas. Okay, he's probably like, thanks for not dropping that ship onto our heads. Normandy crew, we retrieved your identity from the docking data aboard the MSV Broken Arrow. We are led to believe that your crew is responsible for saving our colony from a catastrophic event. Not only did you defeat the Geth and prevented the ship from crashing into the planet in a trajectory that would have destroyed our colony, but you also saved nearly 100 munitions crates that would have been lost in the ship's scuttling. Thanks to you, we are safe and we can continue the Broken Arrow's work in arming the colonies on the fringe of Geth space. On behalf of the residents of Fargon Colony, you have our eternal gratitude. Very nice. Back from female camp. From Urdnot Darg. What? Dear human. Huh? The clan leader told me how to get in touch with you. I don't remember much of what happened, but the chief scout said you pulled my quad out of the fire when I got caught and poisoned over at the Waylork camp. How the fuck do you pronounce it? Waylork. Butchering it every time. It's so much easier when the R is silent. It's just Waylog then. Thanks. Next time I have a chance to kill a human, I won't, unless I go into blood rage or something. I got to go to the female camp after I recovered, and it was pretty good. I was naturally thinking of joining the Blood Pack before this happened. I think I'm going to stay here instead. Very smart, or it's not dark. You scout second class. This probably is like the guy that we sent back, that we gave like the renegade pep talk. Alright, that's all lovely, cool and dandy, but I think that's going to be it for today's episode. What a grand milestone in our Mass Effect 2 journey. Finally we are done with like the loyalty grind, and what an enjoyable grind that was, because every single one of those missions was just quality. Going forward, I think in between these episodes, now that I find myself on board of Normandy 2.0, I will finish up scanning the galaxy and see truly how many, you know, of those N7 quests we have, and maybe possibly even get done with all of them in the very next episode, because each of them takes roughly around, you know, 10 minutes, so nothing you know, to write home about regarding length, but, you know, short and sweet is the way I want to be referring to those, yeah. And right after that, all we have is probably, you know, a little bit of side quests that we can pick on some of those main hubs, the DLCs, and just like the fight against the collectors, right? Yeah, so thank you guys very much for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, but do it only if you guys feel like it. It is always greatly appreciated though when you guys do, because it helps this channel a great deal. And considering the channel, also check it out. There may be some blind playthroughs in there that may pique your interest outside of just the Mass Effect stuff. Yeah, for the very last time, thank you guys for joining me today. See you in the very next one, and bye bye. Stay safe out there, you beautiful people. Bye bye.